President Trump visits a diner to support its staff, but when a worker demands better wages on camera, the fiery clash becomes a viral moment no one saw coming. Inside a small diner in rural Pennsylvania, the lunch rush is in full swing. Customers crowd the tables, waiting for their orders, when suddenly the front doors swing open. Donald Trump, the President of the United States, steps inside, flanked by Secret Service agents. The crowd erupts in cheers, some standing to clap, others pulling out their phones to snap pictures. Trump waves, his voice loud and confident. "This is a great diner, folks. I heard about it. The best food, the best people. I had to come see it myself. Believe me." He's on a surprise visit to highlight small businesses, a move to connect with working-class voters in a key swing state. After greeting the customers, Trump heads straight for the kitchen to meet the staff, his team trailing behind. In the kitchen, the staff are busy flipping burgers and plating orders when Trump walks in. "I love what you're doing here, folks. You're the heart of America, the best workers. I mean that," Trump says, raising his hands for emphasis. The staff pause, some smiling, others unsure how to react to the president standing in their workspace. A young worker named Candace Carver, a 28-year-old server who's been at the diner for 5 years, is wiping down a counter. She's holding her phone, already recording the moment for her social media followers. Candace steps forward, her voice firm. "Mr. President, if you really care about workers, why hasn't your administration raised the federal minimum wage?" The kitchen goes quiet. Trump turns to her, his eyebrows raised. "What's your name, young lady?" "Candace. I've created jobs, millions of jobs, the best jobs, and you're doing great here, aren't you?" Trump replies, pointing at her with a grin. Candace shakes her head, keeping her phone steady. "I'm not doing great, sir. I make $7.25 an hour, the same minimum wage that hasn't changed in years. I can't even afford my rent, and I work 50 hours a week. Why won't you raise it?" Trump steps closer, his tone still confident. "Candace, let me tell you something. I've brought back jobs, so many jobs, more than anyone. And the economy, it's booming. It's the best it's ever been. You've seen the numbers, right?" Candace doesn't back down. "Numbers don't pay my bills, sir. I'm struggling, and so are millions of other workers. We need a real wage increase, not just promises." A line cook named Terrence Wiley, who's been listening, speaks up. "She's right, Mr. President. I've got 2 kids, and I can barely keep up. We need more than $7.25 to survive." Trump points at Terrence, nodding. "Terrence, I hear you. I do, but let me tell you, raising the minimum wage, it's not so simple, folks. It hurts businesses, small businesses like this diner, the best diners, and then what? They close, jobs disappear. It's a disaster, a total disaster." Candace interrupts. "But big corporations are making billions, sir. They can afford to pay more. Why are you protecting them instead of us?" The other staff murmur in agreement, and a dishwasher named Ramona Hensley adds, "I've been here 10 years, sir, and I still can't afford health insurance. We're not asking for handouts. We're asking for a fair wage." Trump waves his hand. "Health insurance, wages? I get it, Ramona. I do. But we've got to be smart. We've got to protect jobs, and I've done that. I've protected jobs like nobody else." The debate heats up as Candace pushes back. "Protecting jobs doesn't mean anything if we can't live on what we earn, sir. I'm recording this because people need to hear the truth. We're working harder than ever, but we're falling behind. Why won't you fight for us?" Trump's tone shifts, a mix of defense and charm. "Candace, I'm fighting for you. I really am. I fight for all Americans, the best Americans, but we've got to balance things. We've got to make sure businesses can thrive. You understand that, right?" Terrence crosses his arms. "Balance shouldn't mean we're the ones suffering, sir. I'm working double shifts just to pay for my kids' school supplies. How is that fair?" Trump points at him. "Fair. I want fairness too, Terrence. I really do, but let me tell you, I've cut taxes, I've cut regulations, I've made it easier for businesses to hire, and that means more jobs, more opportunities. You're seeing that, aren't you?" Ramona steps forward. "Opportunities don't help if we're stuck at $7.25, sir. My daughter wants to go to college, but I can't save a dime. You keep talking about the economy, but what about us, the people who keep it running?" Trump nods. "Ramona, I love your passion. I do. And your daughter, she sounds great. She'll go to college. I promise you that, because we're making things better. We're doing big things. You'll see. Candace shakes her head. Promises aren't enough, sir. We need action. You've been president for so long now. Why hasn't the minimum wage gone up? Why are we still struggling? Trump raises his hands. Action? I'm all about action, Candace. The best action. But we've got to do it right. We can't just raise wages and kill jobs. It's a balance, a tough balance. But I'm working on it. I really am. A prep cook named Darnell Brooks, who's been quiet until now, speaks up. I actually think the president's right, Candace. My cousin owns a small shop, and he says if wages go up, he'll have to lay people off. It's not as easy as you think. Candace turns to Darnell. But Darnell, you're struggling too. Don't you want to earn more? Darnell shrugs. I do, but I don't want to lose my job either. I've seen what happens when businesses close. It's not pretty. Trump claps his hands. See, Candace? Darnell gets it. He really does. We've got to think about everyone, not just one side. We've got to keep America strong, the strongest, and that means jobs, lots of jobs. Terrence jumps in. But sir, what's the point of jobs if we can't live on what we make? I'm tired of choosing between rent and groceries. We need help now, not later. Trump looks at Terrence, then back at Candace. You're all making good points. I hear you. I really do. But let me tell you something. I've created the best economy. The best. And we're not done. We're going to keep going. We're going to make things better. For everyone. Ramona interrupts. Better how, sir? Because right now, it doesn't feel better. I'm working harder than ever. And I'm still behind. Trump points at her. Ramona, I'm going to look into this. I really am. We're going to look at wages. We're going to figure this out. Because I care about workers. I care about you. The best workers. I mean that. Candace lowers her phone slightly. Look into it. That's not a real answer, sir. We need a commitment. Something we can count on. Trump smiles. Candace, I like you. You've got spirit. I like that. I really do. I'll tell you what. I'll have my team look into this wage issue. We'll do something. We'll make it happen. You'll see. The kitchen staff exchange glances, some hopeful, others skeptical. Terrence speaks up. I hope you mean that, sir, because we're counting on you. Trump nods. I always mean what I say, Terrence, always. And you'll see. We'll make things better. We'll make America great for everyone, believe me. He turns to leave, waving to the staff. Keep up the great work, folks. I love this diner. I really do. Trump steps out of the kitchen, the customers in the dining area cheering as he walks through. Candace lowers her phone, her live stream still running, and looks at her coworkers, wondering if anything will really change as the kitchen doors swing shut behind Trump. If this moment touched you, take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to Stately Stories for more incredible moments that challenge and inspire us all.